What's up guys, it's Nukes here. I'm going to be teaching you guys the basics for Octane. I'm going to teach you how to get the Octane render engine and put it on Blender, and how to do the textures for your characters and models in Blender. Before we start, I'm going to suggest you guys to please understand and know Cycles or Eevee, one of those two, before you try Octane, because it can be really difficult and really confusing when you first start. Hopefully this tutorial can help you, but please, that's just a warning. Just know that it's going to be difficult and hard if you don't know like beforehand what I'm talking about. So what you're going to do is going to download Blender Octane Render Edition, and you're going to want to click this link down in my description, and then you're going to want to download Blender Octane Render Edition for Windows, and download Octane Server Prime for Windows. When you download those two, it might ask you to make an account on Otoy. So before you even try to download these, you want to make an account on Otoy. It's going to ask you to make an account. It's going to ask you to fill in some stuff. Once you've done that, just download those two. And then next, you're going to click the Twitter link down in my description. It's going to be a Octane shader by Ed O'Connell. You're going to want to go to Drive, the Google Drive. You're going to click on that, and you're going to go down here. Then you're going to want to download this, and then you're going to want to go to Blender. So once you go to Blender, you're going to see all of this. You might see something different. You might see a cube and some light, but you're going to want to delete those two and keep the camera. So then what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to File, Append, and you're going to go to Downloads, and you're going to go to your Octane shader that you downloaded right here, and press Append, No Tree, and click Octane Standard. Then you're going to go to Edit, Preferences, Add-ons, and in the search bar, press OC, and you should see Octane Render Engine. When I click the check mark right next to it, click these three lines down below and save preferences. Next, you're going to go to Render Engine on the side view. I'm going to click Octane instead of Eevee, and then you're going to want to go to Path Trace. You want to do Direct Light. Then you're going to want to go to Alpha Shadows. You're going to want to click that. Alpha Channel, keep that. Next, you're going to want to go down to Color Management. And instead of Filmic, you're going to want to click Raw. Next, you're going to want to go to the side view right here. Press Octane, and you're going to override both of these. Override, override. If you want, you can mess with the denoising, all this denoising, so it doesn't look all noisy and like disgusting when you render. So then next, before you even try it, you're gonna go to Octane Server Prime. I'm gonna click this Octane, click that. And then you're gonna see this. It might be different for you, but yeah, you're gonna want to activate it with your account. It might ask you to log in with your account on Otoy. Once you do that, you're going to want to activate it and close. Once it's activated, this is activated using your Otoy account. Once that's done, you're going to want to, oh, it's not closing. Alright, there we go. And then you're going to append your character. So I'm going to append my Gold Trooper. Click Object and drag those two and append. So I'm going to press S to size it up. And then I'm going to press the camera, and you'll see this. Now you want to click the actual body, not the bones. You want to bring this up, Object, and you want to go to Slot 1. You should see this right here. Click on the side, it says Slot, click that. Next, what you want to do is you want to press the Fortnite shader, because you don't want that, you want Octane shader, so you're going to press X, and it'll delete that automatically. Bring these texture nodes. You're going to want to do that. You're going to want to drag them, something like that. Keep them organized. Press OC when you press Add. Go to Search. Press OC. Octane Standard. Press Surface to Outmat. And for DTGA, if you see these little pictures right here, looks like pictures, but you want to drag them out like this. And you want to move these big boxes out of the way. You're gonna do that. You want to put material output surface to outmat again. Make sure you do that. or else you won't be able to see it. So for DTGA, you're going to click the out text, hold left click, and bring it to albedo. Next, you're going to press gamma on for S DGA. Right here, you see S. Press gamma, click 1 on your keyboard. Make sure that's 1. S, specular. N for gamma. For N, you're going to want to put 1 as well as for S. Drag that to normal. N to N, S to S, D to A. M, keep the gamma to 2.2. M needs to go to miscellaneous, which is M as well. And you won't be able to see anything yet. I'll show you that in a second. I'm going to go to the same thing for hair. For each slot, you don't want to do this one because it's the exact same. You do that. Do the exact same thing. You drag these out, organize them. Press X on the Fortnite shader. Search, Octane, standard. Surface to outmat. D. Drag the textures out of the actual box because that is for cycles. You want the Octane ones. So I want to drag D to A, S gamma 1, S to S, N gamma 1, N to M, and an M keep 2.2 for gamma, and an M drag it to M. You want to do the same thing, click slot, and you go to head. You want to drag these out, organize them again, and so forth. Click the F and shader, X, drag these out. You're going to want to do the same exact thing for the rest of them. You also want to add Octane, surface to outmat, D to A, S gamma 1, S to S, N gamma 1, N to N, and M to M. Keep the gamma 2.2 for A, D and M. And now you won't be able to see anything else. So what you're going to want to do is you want to click Object and go to World. And you'll see these two. Keep those two. Now you want to go to Add. You want to go to Octane Environment and Daylight Environment. Here we added some misconception. We're going to go to the Sun Direction. We're going to go to Add and click Sun Direction. Out value to the purple Sun Direction. And then you're going to do Out Environment to Octane Environment. Then you're going to see this. So then you just mess around with this. You could make it brighter, go to strength, mess with that, all of that. These are not my exact settings. These are the default settings. All that, you just mess with this. Bunch of stuff. You can mess with sky color, say you want like a yellow. There you go. All that stuff. It's basically how to do basic Octane. And yeah, it's basically how I do my lighting and how I usually do my thumbnails in Octane. If this video really helped you, please leave a like, maybe subscribe, drop a comment down below. If you have any questions, don't be shy to comment down in the comment section. I'll answer them, most likely. And so, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next video. Peace.